Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Bombshell. So it's about three women, or a group of women, who take on Ron Aries, the head of Fox News. Is it Fox News or just Fox? Fox News. And the environment he created there, so evidently he did some wrong things while he was running Fox News. But that's what it's about. It stars Charlize Theron, Nicole Kidman, Robbie, John Lithgow is in it. I'm sure there's a lot of other people, Connie Britt, but a lot of good people in it. 6.7 on IMDb. For some reason I thought this was going to be a lot bigger and better, but 6.7 for this kind of movie on IMDb is pretty low. But who knows? It's all about people's opinion. We never are aligned with it. We're not always aligned with what they say. So let me get into it a little bit, find out what it's really about, and then ultimately let me tell you what I think. Alright, stick around. I'll be back.
Where the gateway? We the questionnaires at the gate.
Hey everybody, I want to do a quick check-in here. We're watching Bombshell. We're at the 1 hour, 1 minute, 26 second mark. Finally got to the meat of what it's all about. And I am not a political guy. If you've seen my reviews before, I don't dabble in politics whatsoever at all, and this is very politically driven. So Fox News is a Republican channel, I guess, whereas MSNBC is Democratic. You know, I knew that, and so this is all about Fox News, and it's very politically heavy. So the first part of the movie, but it really, when you break it down, it's really about Roger Ailes, sorry. And he is running Fox News. He's not the owner, he just runs it. So when we talk about the women, it is Nicole Kidman's character, Gretchen Carlson. She gets fired and ends up suing him for sexual harassment. Now, throughout the whole beginning, you're seeing different things from Megyn Kelly and Kayla Pospel. They're the actual people in the movie, not the actors. The actors are Charlize Theron and Robbie, which would be easier for me to say. So, and you see hints of it, but it's kind of, I mean, you don't really see any sexual harassment, or any sexual activity, I should say. I shouldn't say there isn't sexual harassment, but they hint at all of this, and now it's coming out. So she gets fired. Nicole Kidman's character gets fired, and now she's suing. And the other women are now discussing, you know, what has happened to them in the past with this. So you can understand where it's coming from. So again, I didn't know anything about it. It's funny, when I knew this is what the movie was about. I kept telling my wife, you know, it's a movie about Harvey Weinstein. She's like, this isn't a movie about Harvey Weinstein, this is about Roger Ailes. And I was like, oh, I have no idea. So anyway, that's enough about that. But importantly, I mean, I'm understanding more and learning a lot more about the plot, but watching the acting and the story being told, I mean, Charlize Theron, you can't even recognize her. She looks phenomenal, you know, and you've seen her in a lot of different things, you know, where she really does, she's kind of very good at change. She has a lot of range, I guess. You know, in the characters that she plays, Monster, if you've ever seen Monster, obviously, right? And you see her in a lot of other things where she's more like herself. Well, this one, I mean, she's more like herself, but she's playing Megyn Kelly, and when you look at her in the face, it's like, it's hard to tell it's her. She looks much younger, so I think that's very neat. I like that aspect of it. You know, like Margot Robbie looks like Margot Robbie. Nothing there. Nicole Kidman has short hair, whatever. So very interesting, and it's interesting to me, you know, and I'm sure everybody else who follows news and Fox News and stuff like that, how educated these people are, you know, graduated from Stanford, all that kind of stuff. It's like, wow, you know, and you wouldn't think that that's the kind of line of work that they would get in, but when you hear them speak and everything that they do and their vocabulary, they're very cerebral. It's interesting, you know, and that comes to light for me in this movie. Anyway, and John Lithgow plays Roger Ailes in this, and so I think that's pretty good. I always like John Lithgow. So far, I think the acting is very good. The plot is, I guess, obvious to a lot of other people, but that's interesting as well. See where it goes. So sure we already know where it goes because it's public knowledge. But the only downside for me is the political side of how it's heavy on politics. So, you know, I don't follow it all. So Megyn Kelly evidently, and this is probably known to everybody else, really challenged Trump in his debate, and so there's kind of a rivalry there. Anyway, oh, and Mark Dupree plays Megyn Kelly's husband in this, and he is not a very big role, but he is a very interesting piece because people are attacking her and he kind of stands up for her. So I enjoyed that part of it. Anyway, that's it. I'm rambling on. I'm going to get back to it here. There's only about 47 minutes left, so probably won't have to stop in at all, but I'll see you at the credits and give you my final thoughts, but at least you have a better idea now what the movie's about, and so far pretty interesting, especially for a guy who isn't interested in politics. So, alright, I'll be back.
Her career is all planned out, right?
Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Bombshell, and you know, I mean, there's not much more I have to say. I thought it was really good. I wonder what, like, I mean, besides the political aspect of it, I wonder about everybody else who knows the story. Sorry for not knowing this kind of stuff, but I wonder how you would feel about this movie if you know all about the situation and everything along that happened with it, and how do you feel about the movie? How was it portrayed in real life? Because I think that's probably where the gap is in, you know, on how people view this movie, I would say. For me, it's a good movie about sexual harassment, you know, that is based on true events that I wasn't fully aware of, that happened at Fox News. Now, some pieces of it that I didn't realize. I didn't realize Bill O'Reilly's involvement. That's not very prevalent in this movie, but you know how they say the words at the end? They talk a little bit about that, about him in the end of it, but I didn't get that piece of it. It's all, again, no spoiler alert, that's all public knowledge. Evidently he got fired. But I didn't see that. It wasn't drawn out in this movie for me, so I didn't see that. I also don't understand the significance of Margot Robbie's character in this. So, you know, she's in it and she plays, you know, so part of the role of what's going on here with sexual harassment and everything like that. And I guess maybe, I don't know. So for public knowledge, there was a lot of women that come forward, you know, and the big numbers, 23, whatever. And she's just one. I'm just not sure why she was significant. I get the Megyn Kelly side of it, the Charlize Theron and Nicole Kidman's character. Obviously, she was the catalyst. She was the spark that started it all. After she got fired, I get that. Megyn Kelly, of course, was very I actually know who she is. You know what I mean? I've heard of her. So, so obviously, I get that. But Margot Robbie's character, I'm not sure I get the significance in it. Why they played her. Why Margot Robbie played her, and why she had a significant role in all of this. It wasn't obvious to me. So there you go. And the other thing, outside of this movie, I mean, you hear this stuff all the time about sexual harassment. It's like, how do these people, like CEOs, like, I don't know, you're CEO of a company, and I get it when you look at, you know, our character here that was played, Roger Ailes. Yeah, okay, you know, but I mean, not okay, but I don't know, other CEOs, I mean, you can have whatever you want. When you run multi-million, billion-dollar companies and stuff like that, you would think that some women might be attracted to that you don't have to sexually harass people. You know, I guess, and maybe, I don't know, that blows my mind. It's like these celebrities who get caught drinking and driving, you know, rich celebrities. It's like, get a driver, call an Uber, you can afford it, you know what I mean? I get it, you have a nice car, you want to drive it, okay, well, do it while you're sober. Don't go out and get drunk and drive your nice car around. That blows my mind. You know, it's the same kind of thing here, CEO. I mean, most of them are probably married, okay, whatever. But I mean, like, I don't, you know, and they think they can get away with it. That stuff baffles me. I don't know. But, you know, I'm not a CEO or a celebrity, so I'm sure they deal with other things that I'm not aware of. But there you go. That's all I got for you. I think it's very interesting. I think you should check it out. Any movie that's based on true events, something as as noteworthy as this, even though I didn't know anything about it. But I'm catching up on some stuff. The Harvey Weinstein, all that stuff. I know about that. So there you go. That's what I got. Check it out. I liked it. And make sure you check out Charlize Theron and her character. I thought she did a fantastic job. Ashley Jennings, she did a good job in this one too. I liked her. I liked her character. She didn't have a big role, but I liked the way, different, a little bit of range. It's not just her just in there speaking kind of thing. And that's in John Lithgow, of course. So that's it. I'm rambling on. I apologize. Check it out. Drop me a line. Let me know what you thought. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And more importantly, tell a friend. Come check me out. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.